Yeah.
Shit. Alrighty. Well, welcome back everybody to Most Searched. We're here on a Monday night, changed from a Sunday night. Not that it matters to you because we only released on the Monday anyway, but it's fine. So here we are with whatever's trending and or in the news this past week / today. Claudio, do you want to start? Or do you want me to start?
I don't know. I thought you did a really good job with the intro. I do think you're getting better. So for the viewers who do watch this, please like the video just for that. Well done, Warren. His personality is really coming alive.
I'm going to slap you when I meet you.
Well, if it's according to our following lockdown rules, it might take some time then, Warren.
I got my permission slip. So I can come to.
Just come over and give me. Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
Let's move along.
Sports stuff. Eric Garcia from centre back for City. It looks like Barcelona is interested, and it's apparently rumor-wise he's very interested, so they may lose him next season.
Yeah, okay, it makes sense. I mean, it's not, to me personally, it's not really a big story. I don't think it's something we should be covering. But you know what, Warren wants to talk about this, so let's give it to him. I mean, he's a young Spanish, he's a 19-year-old Spanish centre half. It makes sense. He knows Pep's philosophy. He's good on the ball. He can read the game. Do Barcelona defend all the time? No. I mean, the majority of the time they have the possession, so they just need
Liverpool showed them that in the Champions League.
Exactly. So, I mean, I guess it's a move that makes sense. It reminds me of when Piqué left United and went back to Barcelona. So that's kind of where this is heading. Whether or not it's true, who knows? And he's not the tallest for centre half. It's 1.82 meters tall.
Well, considering
it's just a little taller than me.
1.55, it's tall.
I'm like, so he's 2 centimeters.
1.64. Sorry, yes, I made myself like literally 10 centimeters shorter. 1.64. That's still tall to me. It's a whole 20 centimeters, but yes. No, I just thought I'd bring it because it is random. We are talking about soccer, and considering anything that revolves around the league right now, because Liverpool champions is what we're talking about. So yeah, it's
except this is revolving around the former champions.
That's exactly. So, keyword is former, previous, outdated, first losers.
Yeah, okay. So that was an interesting topic. I mean, if you guys found that pretty insightful, stick around for more, I guess. But apart from that, though, the football weekend, how funny was City losing to Southampton after punishing Liverpool 4-0, thinking they were on top of the world? This is a classic Titanic situation. Classic Titanic. They had Leonardo DiCaprio holding up, what's her name?
Rose.
What's her name? Rose. On the corner, they were on top of the world. Next thing, they hit the iceberg. Bam! Thanks for coming.
Well, that's the thing.
And it's still 23 points behind Liverpool.
Their purpose on, what was it, Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. Their purpose was to prove a point, to win, to beat them no matter what, whether it was going to be 1-0, 10-0, or whatever. And they did. Fair enough, they won. I wouldn't say Liverpool played the best game. I wouldn't say they played a terrible game. Like Robbie Fowler said, the game's won in the last third. And that's where Liverpool were not doing well, especially in the first 35 minutes. They would get there and then miss or pass wrong or whatever the case is. Sorry, my antivirus popped up. And they thought they were big shots, City.
Anyway,
okay.
No, they did. No. So you're saying they did. They thought they were big shots, yeah?
Yeah, and they came in to prove a point. Cool, you beat the champs. You beat the guys who don't have to do anything more to win.
And also, how half-assed was their guard of honor? Like, that was a dick move. They're just like, And then, like, if you compare it to what Liverpool received from Aston Villa on the weekend, huge difference.
It was kind of like whose dick is bigger type situation. We still think we're better than you, but they seem to still forget they're not in the Champions League next year. They're not going to win the Champions League.
That hasn't been fully. They're appealing it, so we don't know if it's going to happen. And if it does happen, that means this race for fourth spot's going to open up to the fifth spot.
Yeah.
So United and Chelsea are looking good. I don't know. What's your prediction for top four after that, though?
I think Wolves is right behind United. I get a sneaky suspicion Wolves are going to knock United down one.
Oof, but United are doing well, bro.
I don't dispute that.
They're powering forward.
I think United aren't consistent currently. That's the issue. So they may have 2, 3, 4 good games,
But they've been consistent for before lockdown, and they are still being consistent right now. If anything, they're probably in their best form since Ole's
I,
been there.
true, I agree with you there. I just my feeling. Wolves have been playing above average soccer.
Except they lost to Arsenal on the weekend.
Yeah, but it's everyone loses one game. Everyone loses the game. I'm just saying, I get the feeling it's going to be a fight between Wolves and United for keeping that for whoever flips around.
Fifth spot or fourth spot? Because fourth spot, I think Chelsea's got that.
Yeah, no, I don't think Chelsea will lose that. I don't think Chelsea. I think Chelsea will, even if they get it by like 1 point, which I think they're only like 2 points over United now anyway. I think they'll keep it. I think Wolves. I have a feeling that Wolves will knock United down 1. That's just me.
Okay, I don't think so. I mean, it's a nice feeling to have because anything anti-United is a good feeling. So I'm not gonna, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Look, they're a fantastic team. I think Nuno Espirito Santo is doing a great job there at Wolves. Fantastic job. He knows his squad really well. But the problem is he's got a small little squad. Yeah. So do you really if I'm them right now, do you really want to go into the Champions League? Obviously, I mean, from a financial point of view, you do. But do you not want to get 1 or 2, grow the squad with a bit more like 2 or 3 key players and push for Champions League next season? So if you do make it, you're more fully equipped. That said, I mean, they did really well, doing really well in Europa. So I don't know.
Well, could you not use the qualifying of champions for a good indicator to get another player? So you qualify, you get the income, you get knocked out, and then you can step up and say, okay, cool, we got there, but now you can see why we're not ready for it properly. And we've got more money just for qualifying. So let's use that money to now expand.
Yeah, man, I suppose that makes sense. But
that's
either
the same
way,
as Liverpool when they lost the champions. What the first thing they did? New keeper, new defender, boom, boom. And
Yeah. Either way, though, I think Wolves are a club that are punching above their weight and they are sustaining it.
Yeah.
So whether or not you want to kind of take that extra step too quickly and maybe destabilize the whole club and the trajectory of the club. I mean, it's one of those things, I mean, for example, if they do qualify for Champions League, there's then a huge risk of them losing 1 or 2 of their key players, which means replacing that player, especially in the market now with whole Corona, becomes a really difficult proposition. Yeah, if they lose, I mean, there's talk already about Adam Traore being linked with everyone.
Yeah, so literally with everyone, even Kaiser Chiefs.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Boca Juniors and whatever else. I don't know.
How did this become a Wolves chat? That's because
you said he's well, because I said I think they're going to beat United. That's why.
We didn't even get to talk about the Liverpool City game properly.